Hi everyone, especially to you, our face-to-face audience in Rotorua. So exciting to be part of this. I'm often on the end of the host seat and don't often present from using Google Hangouts. This is really exciting for me, and anyone else who's popped in to see the stream on the wiki space. I take this time just to say thanks to Manel and Anne-Marie who called us in to share about hosting a live session here. And tonight's session, I'm going to talk to you about a little bit about TeachMeet and the session we've recently had at the Festival of Education, where we hosted 7 educators from around New Zealand, and we had 2 support educators. And if you want to go and have a look, see what's been happening, you can go and do so on our wiki. My name is Sonya, and I'm a teacher from Newmarket School in Auckland, New Zealand. The TeachMeetNZ site and framework was collaboratively developed during my TeachNZ Sabbatical year, which was last year, and this site continues to grow and evolve, and currently we've got nearly 30 mini presentations from New Zealand educators, and this number continues to grow. You can come on in and join a hangout and just basically share and celebrate being an educator. The site is part of my ongoing learning with hyperconnectivity that I began as a Core E Fellow in 2011. And I use solar taxonomy as an educator to help me identify, and this helped me identify that at Extended Abstract, I needed to create an event for teachers to celebrate and share their learning. And this is how TeachMeet began. Solar taxonomy allowed me to rethink the ways that teachers can share learning and continues to frame my next steps. To know more about TeachMeetNZ, there is a full recorded session on YouTube that I've embedded back into the wiki space on a session I shared on the Virtual Learning Network all about TeachMeetNZ. TeachMeet is not about technology, it's about the teach first of all, and the tech is instrumental to achieving what we want to achieve pedagogically and never the other way around. That's been quoted from Ewan McIntosh. TeachMeetNZ is aimed for New Zealand educators, and our one was the first that I am aware of presenting using Google Hangouts. On the wiki, the history explains the process that we went through, and I really want to use this time to acknowledge our first group of educators who joined me from Auckland Eduignite when they heard that I wanted to learn how to use Google Hangout, and very few of us knew how to do it. So basically we just got on and played with the tools and recorded it and rewound the learning until we learned how to use it. So here are those first team of educators who helped me on that first session. We live streamed warts and all, so you could go back and see all of our mistakes and see what we needed to learn from and to rewind our learning. When we run a session, these are the tools we use. We use Google Hangout to stream the project. We use SlideShare and Google Presentations to host the slides so that people can come back and see the slides in their own time. And of course we use Twitter for broadcasting and to share what's going on. An aha moment happened for me this year. I've been reading more around collaboration as part of my inquiry and making connections, and I realized that I was on the correct pathway with TeachMeetNZ, is that we often focus a lot on children and their learning, but teachers also need learning and encouragement and recognition for what they do. So that's why I think TeachMeetNZ is such a great tool. On the TeachMeetNZ site, teachers come together and share their learning. For presenting, they receive a digital badge for their portfolio and a video clip. Now, these educators, I'm just showing you here now, they joined me during the Festival of Education where I hosted the 5th session of TeachMeetNZ, and I was so proud to work with these stunning educators. We use Chatwing for questions and answers, and that's usually monitored on the wiki, and I'm starting to think about using the questions and answers on Google itself, but I'm still learning how to do that. And after the sessions, we usually keep the discussion going using Twitter and using the hashtag TeachMeetNZ. So if you are tweeting out, please use the hashtag. We do have technical issues, and recently at the Christchurch Festival of the Auckland Festival of Education, I'm sitting there and I couldn't hear or see anything, and all the cameras had frozen. Of course, Gerard McManus took a photo, took a screen dump of what was going on, and you can see Manu there holding a sign up thinking that I could see her camera to say she couldn't hear me, but I couldn't see anything. So I do have quite a few bloopers on our TeachMeetNZ recordings. And Gerard, I'm still calling you to come and join me for a session. I'm waiting for your response. A TeachMeetNZ Google Hangout cannot happen without a support crew. They help by keeping track of time, by broadcasting, which I'm hoping those of you at the face-to-face at Rotorua are doing right now. They watch the wiki to monitor any discussions or problems and to continually share the messages. Within a very short time after we finish the session, the full session is available on YouTube, so you can go and have a look at it again and rewind the bits that you liked. And I spend a week, the following week, clipping the YouTube video down to 3-minute mini presentations, and these are embedded back on the presenters' pages, so it usually goes with their profile, their slides, and the YouTube clip. And you can go back and rewind these and share these with your personal learning network or professional learning network and staff at your own school and communities. So we're always looking for presenters and for future sessions. So even if you wish to run a topic-specific session, you can do so too. The framework for TeachMeetNZ is already in place. That's what happened tonight when we got called in. Can we come and share with you down in Rotorua? So sure, because everything's ready to go. If you'd like to get in contact, please just tweet me on Twitter or join me or find me on Google+. I'd love to talk with you more. It's a great way to share your ideas and learning. And the neat thing about using Google Hangout is it's not just streamed to us in New Zealand. It's a global audience. We do ask that if you are wanting to present, that you are a New Zealand educator, whether you're overseas, that's fine, but we try and keep the Kiwi theme going here. And I often ask people to complete an evaluation form to give feedback, and we've had some great feedback from that. One is that we need to do more discussing on TeachMeetNZ. That's something that I'm hoping to do more of this year. Take this time too to put a shout out to Ariana from TeachMeet International, who uses Illuminate, and this is where I got the big ideas for doing something from New Zealand. So our next session will be on the 3rd of May. I've got a list of presenters ready to join me, but so I'm pretty much full for this session. You can join us and come and see the TeachMeet session streamed live, or if you want to join a future session, just put your name down or tag me on Twitter or something, and I'll put you forward for the next session. After this session, the next one will be in July. Join us on the 3rd of May. We're going to celebrate being a year old, and I look forward to seeing you all there. Thanks, everyone.